Hey everybody, Brent here from the Similitude of Prague. I hope everybody's well. Today we have another review. And all I have to say about this album is the music on this record is powerful and dynamic. The playing is top notch, and the four songs all grow and evolve in a compelling way. If you're a fan of Graaf Generator or 1970s King Crimson output, then this ought to be right up your alley. Welcome back, everybody. Seven Impale is a Norwegian sextet that plays a fairly dark, heavy, jazz-inspired version of progressive rock. In many ways, they bear a lot of resemblance to Graaf Generator, albeit with more arrangements and more drive and more darkness, I would say. The album Summit opens with Hunter. After a quiet piano intro, we have sax, organ, and guitar all storm forth in a pounding, blustery wall. The verses arrangement is very minimal and haunting, and the slow, simple guitar pattern manages to convey a lot of menace and tension. Overlapping this is an incomprehensible vocal that is used to generate a sense of confusion, and it works quite effectively around the song's midpoint. The guitar line from the verse acts as an anchor for the band to repeatedly return to as the song nears its end. It turns into a full-out doom metal song, in my opinion, and is one of the highlights of this album. Coming up after the song Hunter, we have a song called Hydra. And this song consists of contrasting lines of clean guitar, sax, organ, and a distorted guitar dancing around each other at the opening. The verse is tight and bouncy with an undercurrent of anxiety. The guitar work channels many a post-punk act, but the organ flourishes at a lot of depth. As guitars instantly chug along in the background, you hear some synth, sax, and I think I hear a banjo too, kind of pluck out a quirky pattern over the top. This eventually leads into a heavier, lurching riff. Much like Hunter, this song features explicit metal influence in its final few minutes. The organ in particular leads a sense of doom to everything about this track. A weird distorted synthesizer, buzzy guitars, and a powerful drum kick off the next song, Icarus. This is the most immediate song on the album so far. It plunges us into a weird, discordant verse quite quickly. The loose group vocals and eerie organ tones lead this passage to a kind of a creepy air. Some of the moments on this song remind me of a less metallic version of Between the Buried and Me, particularly their more recent stuff. There's a ton of great instrumental interplay on this song, and the vocals are distinctive throughout. The album ends on its longest song called Syphilis. After bouncing around between a few musical ideas in the opening moments, this song eventually settles on a tense, lightly jazzy backing for the verse. Sax and guitar effectively build tension, and the occasional blast of harsh static keeps the listener on their toes. After building tension for several minutes, this piece erupts into a Graaf Generator inspired flurry of sax and organ, beefed up with some hard-hitting guitar in the background. Following a particularly powerful passage, things calm down for a little while. Still, the odd meter of jazz touches lend a sense of anxiety against a relatively bright piano lead. It accumulates in a hopeful sounding conclusion, and it is a strong finish to this great record. The music on this record is powerful and dynamic. The playing is top notch, and these four songs all grow and evolve in compelling ways. If you're a fan of Graaf Generator, like I said earlier, or 1970s King Crimson, this ought to be right up your alley. And as a final rating and recommendation, this album is essential and should belong in every progressive rock music collection. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Good night. Bye-bye. Hey, it's future Brent. I forgot to show you the the album here. So let's quickly do that. Pardon the glare. It's the front cover. There's the back cover. Track listing there. Gatefold with the lyrics and some more artwork. It's just on black wax, but I will show you the label. There's side A. Side B. All right, guys. As usual, thanks for spending your time with me. See you in the next video.